Hi, this is Sherry, Veronica, Nia, Keambi, Chanice, Reid. She went into her own grandmother's house and stole from her. Okay? She knew that the grandmother was not going to be there. She knew the movements, and she waited for her grandmother to be gone, and she went into the house and took the safe that she knew her grandmother had. I say to you that when you are robbed, it's someone you knew. When you're being lied to, it's by someone you know. When someone is like hitting you and hurting you, usually it's not a stranger. Usually it's not a stranger. Usually anything bad that's coming your way is coming from someone that you know. Okay, people that don't know you, that do not know you, they wouldn't know if you are carrying. They don't know what you have. They don't know if you have some big brothers and some crazy sisters. They don't know. So usually people who are messing with you, or if they do something to you, it's usually someone you know. Now she broke into her grandmother's house and stole her safe, and it contained money, passport, and other things that belonged to the grandmother. In another article, it said that it was over $28,000 that she stole, and she actually went up to Hotel St. Philip for that. She went up to St. Philip for that, okay? And she said that when she took up the safe, she hid the safe in her bedroom and went about like normal. Like she didn't just do like a major crime. She just went about her life as normal. So when the grandmother comes home, someone is telling her even before she gets into the house that someone was in the house. And when she played the surveillance video, she saw her own granddaughter. Now I ask myself, so when the granddaughter know that the grandmother has surveillance, did she think that it didn't work? Did she think that she wouldn't know how to play it back? Or was she so desperate for the safe? I don't know if she ever was able to open it. I don't know if it was locked or open, but anyhow, she was so desperate for what she thought was in that safe that she didn't care. She just blew caution to the wind. She threw it to the wind, okay? But this girl, what's her name again? Nia Keambi Chanice Reid of Bonnets New Road, Brittons Hill, St. Michael. She actually said she was guilty. She was guilty of sin. They knew she was guilty. No contest. She was guilty. She did it, okay? So now we have to wait. Well, you have to wait to see if she's going to serve some time, because she did actually go up to Hotel St. Philip, also known as Dawes. She was up there. But then now you have to wait for her to be sentenced. You have to wait for the official sentencing and see what's going to happen. Maybe the grandmother would have already forgiven her. Bad move. Bad move, you know. You don't want to repeat mistakes. You just do not want to repeat mistakes. And even though you put something behind you, like the theft, for example, you don't have to have that person that did it around you. You can put the incident around you, but keep that person off your premises forever and forever. There are certain things that people do to you that would, it just cuts that tie. You cannot have that person coming back to your house. The police became involved. Anything that happens and the police get involved and someone is complaining about the other one within the family or within something that's close, a close tie, some kind of like significant other, when the police gets involved, you need to stop it. You need to stop it. You need to make sure that you live your life, that no one is going to pick up the phone and dial no police to come and question you, or you have to call the police to go and question someone. You have to stop repeating silly mistakes. You have to stop repeating shit all the time, thinking things are going to get better. Things are getting worse because you're not learning. You're not learning, okay? You have to put things and people behind you. Your good book says, if your hand offends you, cut it off. Cut it off. You're all extensions of each other. If something happens in your life with an extension of yourself in your neighborhood or wherever, and it's an insult, if it offends you, You need to cut it off. You need to keep away from it. Move away from it. Whatever you need to do, you should do. Whatever you need to do, you should do. Okay? So she did a bad thing. She bit the hand that fed her. Okay? She went into her grandmother's house. Her grandmother would have been a weaker subject because, you know, you're older. If you have grandkids, your grandkid is going to be stronger than you are. That is a topsy-turvy kind of situation where she's a bully. She went about her business. She put the safe in her bedroom and went out like normal. Went out like normal. So she thinks she's a badass, okay? So the grandmother needs to keep away from her, okay? Nia, I'm telling you, keep away from that granddaughter. We open up portals to let people in, but they don't belong to us, okay? Just because someone may have come through you and enter into this domain, and then that person came through you, they had another person come through them. You know, as women, we open up these portals so people to come in, spirits can come in, but they don't belong to us. They don't belong to us. Okay? So yeah, that's it on Nia, Keambi, Chanice, Reid out of Bonnets, New Road, Brittons, St. Michael. She went into her own grandmother's house and stole from her. It's a shame. She pled guilty, so I could say it's a shame. It's not that you have to wait for her to be found guilty or innocent. She already said she did it. They had the surveillance that showed that she did it. It's a shame. It's a shame. As she did it to her grandmother, she'll do it to you. She'll do it to you. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.